Check yourself. Feet flat, back straight, heads high. Got our good brains turned on. Everybody's gonna be ready. Okay, are we good to go? Or do I need to wait? Okay. All right, we're gonna get started with our sounds first activities. Everybody sit up big, rhyming brains on. I need some good rhymers this afternoon. Okay, this first one we are experts at. Okay, you ready? Oh no, there's a bee. Will he sting me on my? What words rhymed?
Baby.
Okay, next part. You gotta listen. My favorite flower in the garden is a rose. I give it plenty of water to make sure it
grows.
Good job. All right, repeat. My favorite flower in the garden is a rose.
My favorite flower in the garden is a rose.
I give it plenty of water to make sure it grows.
I give it plenty of water to make sure it grows.
Now, what were the rhyming words?
Grows.
Grows, rose. Good job. I looked in the oven to check on the bun. I could tell it needed more time. It wasn't quite
Done.
Good job. All right, repeat. I looked in the oven to check on the bun.
I looked in the oven to check on the bun.
I could tell it needed more time. It wasn't quite done.
I could tell it needed
More time. It wasn't quite done. What were our rhyming words?
done.
Done and what? What's in the oven?
Done and bun.
Carrie, tell them again.
Done and bun.
Done and bun. Everybody say that. All right, listen. I looked inside the hole and guess what I saw? A furry little
Mole.
Good job. Okay, so repeat. I looked inside the hole
I looked inside the hole.
and guess what I saw?
And guess what I saw?
A furry little mole.
A furry little mole.
What were the rhyming words?
Mole.
Mole hole. Good job. We got one more. The cow is very hungry today. All he wants to do is eat the...
Hay.
Good job. Okay, repeat. The cow is very hungry today.
The cow is very hungry today.
All he wants to do is eat the hay.
All he wants to do is eat hay.
Okay, what were the rhyming words?
Hay. Hay.
What?
Hay day.
Hay today. Everybody say today.
Today.
Hey.
Hay.
Do those rhyme?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, we're going to get ready for the next part. I've got some friends that need to sit up big and tall. I want us to keep our hands away from our face, okay? We got a lot of people picking. Hands away from face. Okay, you ready? So we're going to work on our syllables next. Say flycatcher.
Flycatcher.
Say it again without fly.
Catcher.
Good. Say grandfather.
Grandfather.
Say it again without grand.
Father.
Good. Say firehouse.
Firehouse.
Say it again without house.
Fire.
Good. Say underground.
Underground.
Say it again without ground.
Under.
Say cobblestone.
Cobblestone.
Say it again without stone.
Cobble.
Good. I want to hear you. Say skydiving.
Skydiving.
Say it again without sky.
Diving.
Thank you. Say tattletale.
Tattletale.
Say it again without tail.
Tattle.
Tattle. Say overtime.
Overtime.
Say it again without time.
Over.
Say waterway.
Waterway.
Say it again without way.
Water.
Last one. Say bulldozer.
Bulldozer.
Say it again without dozer.
Bull.
Good job. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to work on changing up our sounds. Okay, so I'm going to say the sentence. I want you to listen. Then I will give you the word on the curve. Okay? And then we'll see what that looks like, and you're going to change it up for me today by yourself. So when I say show me, am I going to do it with you?
No.
Nope. So everybody's eyes need to be this way. Okay, here's my sentence. Did you see the spider make her web? Repeat, web.
Web.
Okay, you ready? Everybody's fist should be under their chin. Are you ready? Ebb. Okay, now I want you to change ebb to all. Show me. Somebody forgot their first sound. What was the first sound? W. What do you got? Wall. You can't leave off the first sound, remember? So when you show me, you got to remember to include that. Okay, let's try it again. Listen to my sentence. Do you like my new hat? The word on the curve is hat. Ready? At. Now I want you to change at to M. No, you're leaving off your first sound. What is it? Good. Okay, I'm going to do the motions to help you remember, but you have to do it without my words. Are you ready? Here's the new sentence. My mom can run fast. The word on the curve is run. Ready? Un. Okay, we're going to change un to ed. Ready? I didn't hear your first sound. Try it again. What's the word? Oh, that was better. Okay, next one. Maggie, make sure you're listening. Logan eyes. Who will win the big game tonight? The word on the curve is win. Ready? In. Now we're going to change in to axe. Ready? Good job. Good job. Okay, last one. Ding dong, I hear the bell ring. Our word is ring. Are you ready? Ing. Now we're going to change ing to est. Oh, that one was perfect. Okay, silly sentence time. Repeat after me. Rapid Ron runs really fast.
Rapid Ron runs really fast.
What'd you notice about that? Lots of words with Rapid, repeat, rapid. Ron, runs, really, fast. What word didn't start with Fast. Good job. Okay, get those fingers ready. We're about to segment. I need you to start with 5. I need you to start with 5. 5 fingers. Oh, I should see them from everybody, Bo. Okay, repeat after me. Good job. I like the way Braden was able to put it together. Okay, this time 4. Ready? Cloth. Good job. 4 again. Oh, I've got some people who aren't ready. I'm waiting. All eyes. Everybody this way. Ready? Sling. Good job. That one was tricky. Okay, next one. 4 more. Ready? Zayden, get your 4 up. Ready? Pride. Good job. 4 more. Camp. That's a tough one too. Good job. 5. Back to 5. Listen, you gotta do it with me. Hands. All right, 5 more. Abigail, are you ready? Frost. 5 more. Oh, this one can be tricky. Listen. Logan, 5. Allie, 5. Up. Drips. Okay, last one. Last one, I need 4. You ready? Soft. Okay, good job. All right, eyes on the screen. We're going to go through our letter cards. And the first ones we're going to look at are our new digraphs, okay? So everybody needs to sit up. Put your hands down. Jessie, please don't do that. Okay, you ready? Eyes. I want to hear, what sound does it make? Good. Next one. Good job. Okay, now this time I want you to tell me the name of the letter and the sound that it makes. Are you ready?
D.
What is that? Good. I like the way Braden was using his thumbs for help. one? What does that say? Everybody tell me. Jig. Up. What's that? D. And the last one. Good job. Okay, just to check and make sure, I'm going to show you those digraphs again. Okay, what does this say? What does this say? Okay, so guess what? We have a brand new digraph sound today. Okay, I want everyone to listen to my sound. Xavier, I need you on your bottom. Oh, you have to listen closely. It's hard to hear. Ready? Can you make that sound for me? Let's try it 3 times. Okay, now I want you to repeat some words for me. Thin. Thick. Theft. Thumb. Thistle. Okay, where did you hear the sound in those words? At the front. Now listen to this next set of words. Are you ready? Repeat. Math. Path. Booth. Wreath. Bath. Where did you hear it that time? At the end. I like how Jackson's got some good listening ears on. It was at the end that time. Okay, now, when you make that sound, everybody make it again. What do you notice happening with your mouth? Oh, I need one person to tell me, so raise your hand if you think you can explain it. Brayden, what's happening with your mouth when you make this sound?
You're like kind of making the shape of the where your tongue's out.
Okay, kind of. I like how you're connecting it to something else. But your tongue, what does your tongue do?
It blows the air out.
It kind of sticks out a little bit, doesn't it? Now, should it hang out of our mouth?
No.
Should I look at you and see? No, you're not supposed to be sticking your tongue out at me. It should just sneak out a little bit. It should be in between your teeth. Is everybody making it the correct way? Owen, put that foot down. Ready? I should see a little bit of your tongue. If I can't, you're not doing it correctly. That's not what I want to see. Okay, now think again what you just said about your mouth. Okay, because I got to figure out what kind of sound I'm dealing with. So I know there's consonant sounds and I know there's vowel sounds. Let's make that one more time. What kind of sound do I have? Oh, Xavier, say it loud.
Consonant.
A consonant sound. Do you think he's right? If you agree, give me a thumbs up. Oh, Xavier has it right, but how do I know? How do I know he has it right?
It's slightly open.
Oh, thank you, Carter. My mouth is just slightly open when I make that sound, so it's a consonant sound. Good job. Now, did you know that sometimes it can be tricky to know if it's the sound because it also kind of sounds like some of our other sounds. Listen. Does it kind of sound like that too? Okay, so we have to be careful because we know we have tricky sounds. So I'm going to give you some words, okay? I'm going to give you some words, and some of them are going to have the sound, and some of them will not. So what do you think you're going to listen for? Words that have what? Everybody show me. I should hear it. Okay, now if you hear a word that has the sound, you are going to raise your hand. Okay, so we've done this before. What does that mean? You can't see my mouth. So, Maggie's showing me. Heads are supposed to be down. Eyes are supposed to be closed because I can't have anybody trying to peek at my mouth. Balin, I can see that eye. Eyes closed. Owen, look around the room. Look at everybody. What should you be doing? Head down, eyes closed. Caleb, eyes closed. Okay, listen closely. If it has the sound, you're going to raise your hand. Are you ready? Thumb. Oh, Jesse's hand went up quick. Good job. Okay, gate. Ooh, should our hands be up for gate?
No.
No, you got to listen so close. Star. Bo, what are you listening for? Why are we supposed to raise our hand? What are we supposed to hear? Did I hear it when I said star? Star? No, I didn't hear that sound. Be careful. Some of you are getting tricked. Thanks. Oh, that's much better. Hands should be up. Okay. Chart. No, hands should be up. Good job. Thigh. Ooh, Harmony's hand went up quick. She heard it. Listen, thigh. Your hand should be up. Okay, Allie Grace, put that head down. Okay, next one, sign. Sign. Ooh, should our hands be up? No way. Listen, think. Oh, I like the way hands at team 3 went up quickly. Okay, listen to the next one. Foot. Oh, think about it. Listen. Foot. Oh, Jesse changed his mind. What do we hear in foot? So I told you that was going to be tricky. All right, last one. Torn. Torn. Oh, should anybody's hand be up? No, that one didn't have the either. Okay, heads up. That wasn't too bad. Pretty good job. Okay, now we know this new sound, but now we got to figure out, what does this sound look like? So all of our sounds have a picture, right? And so this one does too. But when we first started talking about digraphs and we showed you CH and SH, do you remember when I showed you the triangle and the square?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody should be looking this way and everybody's head should be nodding because I remember, and my brain is old, so if my brain can remember, yours can too. Okay, so the triangle when it's by itself is just a what? Just a triangle. The square when it's by itself is just a what?
Square.
But when we put them together, something happened. What did it make? It made a house. Now, when I saw that house, well, does the word house sound anything like the word triangle or square?
No.
No. So when I put them together, Zayden, it made something completely new. That's what happens with our digraphs, okay? So I'm going to show you, so everybody's eyes should be up here. I've got some people who are playing with things. That's not going to help my brain learn. Everybody look up here. All right, so I've got my top line, my bottom line, my dotted line in the middle. I'm going to show you what I need to make this digraph picture. Are you ready? I bet you know these. I need a long line down and a cross in the middle. I need a long line down and a hump. Okay, so I heard Carrie call it out. She said it's a T and an H. Now, when I think about T, what sound does it make? When I think about H, what sound does it make? That's when they are standing alone, right? When they're all by themselves. But are they all by themselves this time? No. So I don't want to think about their sounds when they're alone. I want to think about the new sound I know they make when they're together. So show me, what is the sound they're going to make when they're together? Everybody show me. Make the sound. Remember, your tongue shouldn't stick out too far. Ready? Zayden, make the sound. Thank you. Okay, Jesse, sit up big and tall. All right, so I'm about to give you a paper, right? And you're going to have to show me how you make this digraph. So before we do that, I always like to talk about things that I don't want to see. So let me put another line up here. Do you think that Miss Jessica is going to want to see things that are too small? No, I'm not going to want our letters to be small. These are tall letters, Jackson. That means they start where?
At the top.
At the top. Am I going to want to see... What's wrong with these letters?
They're too
Much too big, much too big. So even though this is tall, is it supposed to go all the way to the top on the hump? No. What about the line across? Does it come all the way up here? No. So if I'm walking around and I'm looking at your paper, the one that I circled is what I'm going to want to see. Okay? So we know how this works. When I give you your sheet, what are you going to put first? You're going to put your name first. And then what do I do to the tracing? Oh, I didn't give you a sheet yet, so nobody's box should be open.
You get a
Okay, thank you for answering my question, Harmony. For the tracing, we will use our highlighter. What do we do when it's no tracing? We use our pencil. Now, we have some friends in the room who are a little too slow when they are doing their sheet. So we are going to set a timer. Do you know how long you're getting? No, you're getting 5. And 5 is really too much. Oh, Freya, Bo, Harmony, and I can see Carter's pencil. So that entire table, I should not see any supplies out. Jackson, Jason, boxes shouldn't be open. Okay, you're getting 5, which is plenty of time. So what that means is, should I hear any talking while you're working? No. Do you know what I should hear? If I'm going to hear anything, I should hear us practicing our sound. What's the sound? Now there is a word at the bottom. So when you get to the word, I want you to make sure you use your sounds to read it. At the end, I'm going to see who can read that word for me. So make sure that you try. Okay, I'm going to pass them out. As soon as I lay it down, you can get one and you can get started. Oh, I'm pretty sure that I just said the only sound I should hear while we work is what? Logan, what sound should I hear when we work? Huh? Logan, what sound should I hear when we work? Okay, then I should not hear any other noise coming from that table. Okay, I like the way Harmony's already writing her name. I like the way Xavier is in his seat with his pencil in his hand. Have a seat while you work. Oh, Braden has already started tracing with a highlighter. So has Balin. Okay, I'm about to press the timer button. Everybody's got their paper, so we should be ready to get started. Now you have something to look at the top of your paper if you forget how to make it, but I'm also going to have it on the screen for you. But these are letters that we've been working on for a while, so you should be able to make them the correct way. If you're not making the sound, you might want to be making it in your brain, because we're going to have to do some words on the back of our paper and we're going to need to know that sound to do those words. It sounds really nice and quiet. Declan, get busy, babe. Now, should any of my letters be going past the bottom line? No. No, you gotta be careful. Oh, Jason, is that where I crossed it at? Should I be crossing it and connecting dots? No, look, their line goes across in the middle. That dot is for your H. Okay? Fix it. Oh, Abigail is trying to figure out the word at the bottom. Don't forget about that when you get to your word. Don't say it. Don't say it. You're going to give the answers away. Keep working. Everybody should be working. But that's not what you're doing right there. Where's your eraser? We're going to borrow Abigail's. Alright, I want you to look at Miss Jessica's. When you make your T, the next dot is for your H. And then you're going to do it again. T, H. You're going to do that on every one, okay? Here, let's give Abigail her pencil back. We're not talking to people. If you're finished, you can be reading your word, practicing your sound. Logan, I'm going to need you to speed up. You're going to run out of time. Owen, what are we doing? Hey, Declan. Declan, hold it with a tripod grip. Keep working. We're not writing the word up here, baby. We only do the word down here. You know that. Erase that. That's for another TH. Okay, everybody look up here for a second because I've noticed something from more than one friend. So that means that we might be a little confused and need a reminder. Am I supposed to write the word up here?
No.
No. They saved that for the bottom. What goes up here?
Your sound.
Our sounds, and we do it 2 times. That's why there's so many dots. So I'm going to put th and then th. So I'm going to show you on my page, just as a reminder. I'm going to do it once here, and then once again here. Okay? All the way down the page until I get to the bottom where the word is, and then there I will do the word. You need to have highlighter on paper. Now, do you think you stayed on the lines? Are you paying attention to what you're doing? Look, you just did that one. We can't erase it. That's why we're using highlighters, so we can see what we're doing. You need to pay attention.
You had a pencil and this is probably more easier.
Well, I like the way Abigail is waiting patiently. She's got the front finished. She's got a really good Leo the line on right now. Okay, all papers flipped over to the back. If you have a highlighter out, please put it up. If you have a highlighter out, please put it up. I'm going to count down from 5. When I get to 1, you will have your highlighter put away and your paper flipped over. 5, 4, Declan, make sure you're listening. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Zayden, paper's down flat. Okay, I'm going to need some help on this side. So I'm going to pick readers. Caleb, I'm waiting on you. Highlighter up and flip that paper. Oh, I already see some people who are willing to try it. Now, before we read this first word on number 1, notice that it's going to have our new digraph, and they want me to see that. So what did they do to the digraph? They bolded it. Thank you, Brayden. They bolded it, and they're going to do that for the next little bit on our papers. When we get in our decodables, Brayden, it's going to be highlighted like that for us, or bolded, so that we will know, is this going to be a T and an H by itself? No, that's to help our brains know those are going to work together. They're going to make one sound. Okay, if you think you know what number 1 says, raise your hand. Let me see. Maggie, what does number 1 say?
Bath.
Bath. If you agree, give her a thumbs up. Bath. Bath. All right, so what are we going to do? How are we going to mark it?
We're going to write the word.
Where am I going to write the word? Under the what? Under the bath. I want to label the picture. So everybody's going to put bath under the picture.
Circle the bath.
Nope. Just label it. All right, number 2. If you think you can read number 2, hands up. Everybody in here should be able to read it. If you haven't tried yet, give it a try. Bo, what do you think? What's number 2 say?
Moth.
Moth. If you agree, give them a thumbs up. Thumbs up to moth. Moth. Okay, so I'm going to put that word under the moth. Okay, if you're already done writing, be looking at number 3. If you're already done writing, be looking at number 3. Ooh, I like the way I hear Balin using his sounds to decode that word. All right, hands up when you think you know it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Just put a hand up. All right, what are you thinking, Xavier? Okay, Xavier says thumb. If you agree, put your finger on your nose. Oh, finger on your nose. Okay, so thumb. Well, how are we gonna label it? Which picture? Put it under the picture of the thumb. Okay. Thumb. All right, now, before we finish with our papers, I want you to flip back to the front. And if you were a friend that was able to read the word and figure out what it says on the front, I want you to tell the people at your table what that word says. Oh, I hear some people saying the right word, and then I hear some people that do not have it correct. Okay, give me 5. Give me 5, Zayden. All right, I'm going to count to 3, and everybody's going to tell me what the word said. 1, 2, 3. Thud. 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 Okay, I want those papers in the center of the table. I want your pencils put away. Papers in the center, pencils put away. I'm getting ready to pass out your chaining folders, so I need those things put away quickly. The way Braden's table already has the paper stacked and in the center. Balin's table's ready. Jackson's table's ready. Do you want to know why your table's not ready? Oh, thank you. And where should that pencil be? Oh, and I'm still waiting on this table. Did I say we were finishing? Or did I say to put it in the center of the table? If there's something that's not finished, we'll go back. Allie Grace, center. Oh, who am I going to brag on next? I like how Carter's got his Leo on. Okay, Maggie, will you collect the papers for Team 3 and take them to the turn-in tray so they're not in our way? Abigail, collect for Team 2 and take them to the turn-in tray. Carter, collect for Team 1 and take them to the turn-in tray. That means hands off, boys, because your name's not Carter. Thank you. Zayden, get in your space. Scoot over here. Because these chain-in folders are not going to fit if you're side by side like that. Where do they go? You tell me. Okay, should I have any supplies out if I'm about to give you chaining folders? No, no supplies out. Everybody turn around, legs under your table. Turn around, legs under your table. Now when I pass out the folder, you may go ahead and open it. And the reason why I want you to go ahead and open it is because there are some new sound cards in there today. So I want you to take a look at what those sound cards are so that when I get ready to give you your word, you're going to know what you need to use, okay? All right. Not right now, buddy. This is going to go over here for a little bit. Oh, I like the way Maggie is looking at her sound cards. Okay, Zayden, your head's got to be up to be doing your chaining. Aubrey, you need to have your bottom in your seat. Okay, should my chaining folder be up? Should it be standing up? No, it should be laying flat. What are you waiting on, Zayden? Get it open. Get it open. All right, if you look at the top of your chaining folder, lay it flat, boys. Thank you. You will notice that the top has your gray cards. Why are they gray? Oh, somebody said it. Vowels. Those are our vowels. Everybody say vowels. Okay, now I also have mine up here at the top of my chart. So everybody put your eyes back here. And we're going to go through the sounds real quick. Ready? I, A, Gotta know those, okay? Now, look at the bottom of your chaining folder. And those are not gray, they're white. Why? They're consonants. Those are my consonants. Okay, now, I have digraphs in there, so we're gonna go through all of our sounds for our consonant cards. Look up here. Ready? I don't hear you, Logan. You're not even looking. How are you going to know? Ready? Okay, first word. Are you ready? If you are playing with your chaining folder, you are not going to be able to chain the word, and I need quick chainers. So, hands off. Get your fingers ready. My very first word that I need you to chain is chin. Chin. Oh, I like the way I've got some friends who are very quickly building their word. Oh, be careful with that digraph sound. I said chin. Chin. Okay, Miss Allie Grace, will you please come up and chain chin on the chart for me? And if you're finished, you're going to be looking at Allie Grace to check yours. Because some people have got their digraph confused. Oh, Logan, how are you going to know if yours is correct? Braden, you got to check. Everybody look up here. We're going to sound it out. Ready? Chin. Okay, so check yours. It should match what Allie Grace just did for me on the chart. Some of you, everybody look, because you need to know. When I walked around the room, some of you did not have the you had the sh. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Okay, I'm going to change something, Logan. You're going to do that from your seat. Sit down. All right, this needs to be in front of you. I'm going to change chin to thin. 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 Woo, Carter was fast. I like it. Carter's got a good brain on, Bo. Wake it up. You can be as fast as him, but you got to have that brain turned on. Valen was fast. Jesse was fast. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, Carter, since you were so super quick, come switch it out on the chart for me. Okay, so if you're done, eyes are on Carter. He's my teacher right now. Okay, take a look at what he did. Did he change chin to thin? Yes, he did. Thin. It's our new digraph sound. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I want thin to say shin. Be quick. Fast fingers. Fast fingers. Thin to shin. All right, Balin, you were super quick. Come change it out on the chart for me. Okay, Zayden, we're going to look at Balin. He's going to be our teacher. We're going to check to see if we have ours spelled correctly. Let's all look. Okay, let's sound it out. Ready? Shin. Did he get it correct?
Yes.
Yes. So if you want yours to be correct, it should match his. And as I look around the room, it looks like most of us have it. I got some trouble with my digraphs here. I said shin. Do you have the correct digraph for sh? Oh, we got to be careful, guys. They do get tricky. On your bottom. Okay. I need shin. Now this is going to be easy. But you gotta listen. Shin to say pin. Pin. Oh. Fast fingers, buddy. Fast. See, you know it. If you just speed up, you'd be super fast. Jackson, go change it for us. Everybody look at Jackson. He's your teacher right now. Okay, do we have pin?
Yeah.
Oh, I see no ending sound. Gotta make sure you have all your sounds. Should the ending have even gone away? No, that wasn't what I was changing. I changed the what?
The front.
I changed the first sound. Okay, Pen. Okay, I want pen to say, now this one is a little tricky. Pan. Pen to say pan. Caleb, make it say pan. 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 Oh, I'm gonna have to change up that vowel sound, but be careful. Some of you didn't pull the right sound. Brayden, change it to pan for us. Bo, I might need you to watch Brayden, okay? Because you didn't pull the correct vowel sound. I need you to watch him. Okay, what did we need? We need it, but what sound? Ah. But remember, sometimes when the ah is with the N, it gets a little tricky, right? Because it says what? What does the A-N say? An. Pan. Thank you. All right, Brayden can sit down. All right, I'm not going to the next word because you know what's the problem is right now?
We're too loud.
Exactly, Harmony. Way too many people talking. Our brains can't chain if there's this much noise. So all voices are off. The only reason why I should hear a voice pop on is if you're needing to use a sound. But we'll take care of it when training's over, okay? All right. Pan to path. Path. Logan, fast fingers. And why is that out? Put it away. All right, now look, all this time you could have been doing path a lot faster. Eyes on yours. I want you to think, Maggie. Path. Would I need all of those sounds still? I was changing something. All right, Harmony, go change it for us. Oh, Brayden, your eyes are going to be on Harmony to check and see if she gets it correct and if you get it correct. But look, does it start with a? No, I said path. So you're missing something important. Path. Okay, look up here. Let's use our sounds, Bailyn. Ah. Does she have path?
Yes.
Yes, she does. Double check yours because you should also have path. Caleb, look up there at the chart, babe. Path. I need you to make sure you have that spelled correctly. Okay, path to math. Change it fast. Change it fast. Math. Math. Oh, Ellen, good job. Freya, good job. Good job, Allie Grace. All right, Freya, go change it for us. Change it on the chart. Oh, Logan, I'm about to have to move you up here next to me. You'll have a front row seat to training. Okay, take a look at Freya. She's working on switching it out for us. Turn around. Okay, what do we think? Is that math?
Yes.
Yes, because we switched it out for the m sound. Okay, math to moth. 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 I don't see you working on moth. Caleb, I don't see your brain thinking about the word moth.
I already have it done.
Oh, you know what? I really want to see the next time I give a word. I want you to be faster than the friends at the table. Why are you taking that away? Moth. And I want you to do it without using your eyes to look at anybody else's. Moth. All right, let me see. Who's going to go switch it out for me? Allie Grace, go change it so that it says moth. Oh, Allie Grace is now your teacher, so you should be giving her all your attention, Logan. I like the way Bailyn's looking at her. He's going to see if she gets it right, so he'll know if he's got it right. Is that the word moth?
Yes.
Let's check it. Moth. Good job. All right, I want you to put all of those back in their spot, but we're not done. We're not done. It's time for list 2. So put all those back into their spot. I'm going to do the same with mine. Okay, now this first word, oh my, it is tricky because it has 5 sounds, but listen, one of those is a digraph sound, okay? All right, here you go. Your word is chimp. Chimp. See if you can be the fastest one to to spell it. Let's go. Chimp. Chimp. Oh, you're so close, Maggie, but you're leaving a sound out. Stretch it out. Chimp. 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 Oh, I think I found the fastest one. Chimp. Now, let's listen closely to that, Xavier. Chimp. Is that the right digraph? Oh, Jesse, nice job. Jesse, will you go chain it for me on the chart? Let's all look at Jesse. He's going to be our teacher. Oh, he pulled the right digraph. Good job. He's got the right vowel sound. Oh, Logan, you're going to have to get speedier and use your brain to do it. What do you need to fix? You left a sound out. Do you remember what was here when you chained it? Chimp. There you go. All right, double check. Chimp. Now, everybody stop for just a second, because I know something you could have used, Owen, that would have helped you on that one. That one had a lot of sounds, but we start every lesson with segmenting, don't we? And we put it on our fingers and we figure out how many we need. If I would have done that, I would have known I needed how many cards? 4 cards, because some of you were trying to build a 3-card word and that just wouldn't work. That's not enough. Chimp. Okay. Chimp. I want you to change it to chip. Chip. Oh, this should have been super fast. Come on. Chip. That's easy peasy. Maggie, go fix it for us so that it says chip. Oh, that doesn't say chip. Now, does your digraph that you have, does that match what we have up there? Look, good job, Maggie. Come on, bud. Okay, look up here. Maggie just finished. We're going to check her. Chip. So what did you really need to do to make chimp say chip?
You had to change the whole sound.
No, you didn't change the sound. You had to take away the sound. Easy peasy. Okay, chip to ship. I want Chip to say ship. Oh, we should be able to do this quickly. Quickly, Declan, go change it for me so that it says ship. Oh, if you're looking, you will see that Declan is showing us how to do ship. Okay, let's sound it out and see if you got it right. Ship. Ship. Good job, Declan. Thank you. All right, now I want ship, Zayden, to say shop. Shop. Oh, I like that Braden's hand knew exactly where to go. He knew exactly which card he needed to change. Caleb, I want Ship to say shop. Shop. And I need you to be a little more gentler with your cards. Carrie, go change Ship to shop. Oh, I like that everybody at this table has it correct. Oh, are you okay? Walk down and see the nurse, okay? All right, Carrie, switch it out for us. Ship to shop. 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 There we go. Remember, our vowels are up top. Okay, let's check her. Let's use our fingers to segment. Ready? Shop. Shop. Good job. Okay, I want shop. Oh, I need shop to say pop. 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 Oh, I know we're excited about that word. That's a fun word, but I should still have nice and quiet in the room. It goes back inside of that open spot at the bottom, babe. Honey, in the one that's open. Look. Open. Okay. All right. I don't know who I'm going to pick this go around because not everybody is quiet enough to be a helper. Jason, go change it. I want shop to say pop. Okay, good. Now where are we going to put in its spot? Oh, nice job, Jason. Okay, let's check him. Pop. What do we got? Pop. Okay, next one. Pop to pup. Logan. Logan, come here. Right now. You tell me what I want you to fix. No, I'm not talking about the word. I need you to fix your behavior first. What do I need you to fix? What? No, I'm not talking about the word. What are you doing that's keeping you from learning? No, you're kicking your friend. I need you to stop and keep your feet to yourself. Now go change pop to pup. That should be quick, and Braden, he does not need help. Okay, everybody look at me. We're not going on any farther until I have a 0-inch voice in the room. I will repeat the directions I gave you at the beginning of training. The only sound I should hear is what? You making your sounds. You making your sounds. I should not hear any other talking. So if you're a friend that's having a hard time controlling your tongue, you need to check yourself and make sure you're on a 0.
Jessica?
You need to check yourself and make sure you're on a 0.
I don't know where these go.
Are we worried about that right now? No. Okay, so Zayden, why don't you go change pop to pup? Be quick. We've got 2 more after this. Oh, look at how quick Zayden was. He listened to Miss Jessica. Ready? Pup. Okay, I want pup to say pump. 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 You're not going to take anything? Think about it. What do you need to add? Okay, quick question. Should I have taken any of my tiles away?
No, you should.
No, but I see people who pulled tiles away and they should have stayed. Braden said we should have added a sound. So Xavier, go show us how we need to fix it to say pump. Pump. Oh, Zayden, I hope you're watching Xavier. He's going to show us how to change pup to pump. Pump. Caleb, I need you to switch your gray card. It's not in the right spot. Okay, everybody do it with me. Pump. All right, last one. I want pump to say thump. 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 Listen. Thump. Oh, but you don't have all your sounds in the right spot. Thump. Thump. Now, Declan, I want you to think really close and hard about the first part of your word. Thump. Declan, look at the front of your word. I said thump. You've got a sound in there I don't need. Bo, listen. Thump. You've got shh. I didn't say sh, I said thump. Thump. All right, I'm going to have, ooh, I wanted to pull a friend, but they're missing a sound. So I can't pull that friend. Or actually, maybe I will pull that friend. Logan, go show us how to make thump. Thump. Now everybody pay close attention. Pay close attention. All right, so start at the beginning of the word, Logan, and think. Thump. Thump. Nope, stay up there. Thump. Okay, what word do you have right now? Read it. Read your word. Okay. So I want it to say thump. Okay, yep. Gonna have to have that. But now I still want you to read that word, because this is what you have on your chaining folder right now. This is why I chose you to help. Up. Thup. Did Miss Jessica say the word was thup or thump? Thump. Try that. Oh, everybody needs to be looking closely, because he's not the only friend that struggled with this word. So I want you to listen to what he's thinking too, because sometimes you may be thinking this and you'll need to have someone to help you through it, Carrie. That's not how we see it. All right, so now let's try what you're thinking now. Up. Thump. Thumb up. I don't even know how to read that. Does that sound like thump? Okay, so what do you think we need to do to fix it? Listen, point with me. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, everybody try it with us. Brayden. Thump. Do you hear it? Yeah. Check your cards. Check your cards and make sure it says thump. Now you go back there and check your cards and see what you need to fix, because yours doesn't say thump in your folder. Thump. Okay, that's much better. All right, listen. I want your vowels back up top. I want your consonants in the bottom. You have 2 letter P's. So what are we going to do to those? Put them in the same pocket. We're going to put the P's in the same pocket.
And there's 2 N's in mine.
Those should have stayed in the same pocket as well. Grays go up top, whites go on the bottom. When you have that taken care of, you're going to close your chaining folder. And before we finish, so I'll need everybody's eyes, so I got to have all chaining folders closed. Go ahead and stack them in the center. Stack them in the center. Okay, by the time I get to 3, all folders should be closed and stacked in the center. 1, 2, 3. That is a job that should not take us very long to complete if we are listening and following directions. Hands are now off. Hands are now off. I don't need them tidy, I just need them in the center. Hands are off. Miss Allie Grace, have a seat. Mr. Logan, what did I say? I want you to put yours in your lap, because if they're on the table, they're too tempted to touch. In your lap, and they're going to stay. Okay, I need everybody's eyes. Eyes this way. Carter, I see your face, but I don't see your eyes. Zayden, I'm waiting. Okay, we learned a new digraph sound today. Everybody tell me, what is the new sound? Okay, can anybody think of a word that might have that sound? We just made some in our chaining folder. Thump. What'd you say? Well, would that be a real word though? We want to tell a real word. Thump. What about thick? Oh, thunder. That's a good one. Okay, I want everybody to get their Leo the Lines on so we can get ready to take our bathroom break.